Alright, so today we're going to make Caesar salad dressing, which is an emulsification. And let's see, so we're going to have to use our blender for that. It's basically going to be, I can't say a mixture because a mixture will separate. This is going to stay together indefinitely because it's joined on a molecular level. So we have our egg yolks, which I've done here. There's 3 of them there, and we're gonna put them into our handy dandy blender. Mr. Blenderton makes all of our salad dressings and everything. He's never made a margarita. Maybe one day he'll fall off the wagon. So there's that. One of the things that you always hear about Caesar salad dressing is, did you know it has anchovies in it? Yep, sure does. I don't use the little anchovy fillets. I use anchovy paste, and I go through quite a bit. So, because I make so much, but you'll buy one of these and it'll go bad before you actually use it. There's so little, it's just a flavor that's in there. So we have this guy, and we're gonna drop him in there, about a 1/4 teaspoon it looks like. Now I'm also making a huge batch, so probably more than you'll ever make. But if you're throwing a party for, I don't know, 50 people, and you decided, you know what, I think I'm gonna make some Caesar salad dressing, then you'll follow this recipe. Here we have lemon juice and vinegar, all together, white vinegar. So it was about 1/2 cup of vinegar and 1/4 cup of lemon juice. So we're gonna put that in there. It's important that you have all this stuff measured out beforehand. Salt, because once you start with the actual production, you don't want to be running around in circles trying to get all these ingredients together. So I'm going to turn it on great. It might get a little loud. Now I'm going to be adding the oil to it very slowly. This guy here, drizzling it in there. If you move it too fast, it will separate, and it doesn't matter how much you beat a separated sauce, it's not going to come back together. So let's get this going. It's important that you have an intense look of concentration on your face while you're doing the mixing. Okay, so you'll reach a point where it's become too thick for the blender to mix, and at that point I add a little bit of water. So it's about 1/4 cup of water that we'll wind up adding. Maybe not even that much, it's just a little bit to make it mix all the way through. Let me grab that real quick because I didn't follow my own instructions. Alright, for real. So, big splash of water in there. Get it going. Alright, now we're gonna flavor it with roasted garlic. This is garlic that I had roasted off. These little end pieces of the garlic here are kind of tough. I just tear them off, get rid of them. And I'll drop those in there like that. The blender does all the work for you. You hear it doing the work back there? All right, here we go again. And then one more time. There we go. And then also I've got some grated Parmesan cheese. I like this stuff better than the shaved Parmesan cheese for this because it's going to make the dressing or whatever. So we're gonna throw this in there and it's gonna be loud. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it. But the flavor is delicious. If you don't believe me, you can come and try it yourself.